Ah, Holdo Maneuver, one of the most riveting, exhilarating, and dumbfounding scenes in all of Star Wars. Just look at it, how beautiful and mesmerizing it is. A shame then that The Last Jedi does not explain how it is possible in the galaxy far, far away. There has been a lot of criticism about the implications of this ramming, such as why not use this tactic in every possible scenario where there are huge ships and battle stations. So let's fix that with a little bit of old school, good faith theory crafting. You know, the thing that we used to do to answer questions such as why do the Jedi perform dance combat even though it looks so inefficient? Or how come rebels find the critical flaw in the Death Star within 5 minutes of getting the plans? Or even how on Stars Leia remembers the face of her mother even though she was a blind baby the last time she was with her. Let's do that in good spirit, just to have some fun. The simplest way to explain why this maneuver is so rare would be to link it to a unique event that happens at the same time. And fortunately for us, The Last Jedi bakes such an event into the story. But let's back up a bit. Let's start with Holdo's intention. The first assumption I like to make is that when Holdo performs the U-turn with the Radas, she does not know the magnitude of devastation she is about to unleash. At this point, she is desperate to save the Resistance. She wants to hit the Supremacy where it hurts. She merely hopes that when entering lightspeed, the hull of the Radas will be able to penetrate the powerful shields of the Supremacy. By doing so, she seeks to divert attention of the gunners on the Supremacy and cause as much damage as possible. Any damage at all. The second assumption is that when Hux and the captain start to panic, they too have no clue how extensive the damage of the impact is going to be. They realize that Holdo has a chance to actually do some damage if by any chance she hits the bridge section, possibly killing them all as a result. Neither Hux nor Holdo know what is about to happen. Holdo does not know that the Force is with her. At the same time, in Snoke's throne room upon the Supremacy, two powerful Force users, one of the dark side and one of the light, fight over the legendary lightsaber of Anakin Skywalker. A powerful crystal resides within this weapon, whose power was used for great good as well as great evil. And now this crystal is forcefully fed both the dark side and the light side of the Force, absorbing all of it whilst being torn asunder. And as we remember from Rebels cartoon, whenever Kyber crystal is fed power, it becomes volatile. In this case, however, because the Kyber crystal is charged with the Force powers that are compatible with its nature, it does not explode. Instead, as it falls apart, it generates a powerful EMP pulse, which is released exactly at the same time the Radas hits the Supremacy. At this point, the shields of the Supremacy become disabled. As a result, the energy of the Radas' experimental deflector shields continues on at a near light speed, ripping through the Supremacy and shearing off its entire starboard wing. So, there you have it. The reason why Holdo Maneuver is one-time deal is exactly because it requires an unlikely event to happen. Two Force users, one of the dark side and one of the light working in tandem on the target of ramming to perform a specific ritual. That is a 1-in-a-million event indeed, which makes it not viable in any military sense. Sure, this explanation relies on a coincidence, but in Star Wars, coincidences happen so often, we have a name for it. It's the will of the Force. Now, I'm curious about your ideas explaining the Holdo Maneuver. Was my theory enough to convince you? Are there any holes in it? Please let me know. And if you enjoyed this video, please comment on it, like it, share it, and perhaps subscribe for more Star Wars theory crafting.